Yeah, I think we had a meeting today where we talked about let's just, it's baseball, but let's just try to find a way to get going early and see what happens. And I feel like we responded right there and had some big swings and some really good at-bats all down the lineup.
With the way that road trip went, how important is it to get off to a good start here against San Diego, team you're trying to chase down?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think the most important day of a series is trying to win the first game of a series. And, we're trying to be short-minded, still kind of evaluate and learn from this past road trip. And so today was a good response out of the boys.
Do nights like these continue to give you guys the confidence that you guys can stick in this thing long term?
Yeah, I think so. This group is it's a really close group, and there's a lot of belief in this clubhouse, and it is a fun group. So I think it's you haven't lost it. Obviously, the ebbs and flows of 162 kind of beat on you, and then there's moments where you're feeling really good, and so tonight was a good win for the boys.
Is it satisfying, or is there significance to still kind of sticking with that, playing in the early innings after y'all were down before even coming to the plate, but still to stick that through and then have the big breakthrough in the second inning?
Yeah, I mean, I think a good offense doesn't. They just try to have good at bats no matter the situation. At the end of the day, we try to say that the pressure's on them, meaning like the opposing pitchers. As long as we continue to stick to our approaches, our team approach, individual approach, and hunt pitches where we want them. I think that's just kind of a testament to us.
What's the challenge in keeping the pressure off if you are playing from behind?
I think it's just kind of just who am I facing? What does he like to do? How does he like to get ahead? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? And just like how can I just like get a good pitch to hit, get a good swing off? If it's not in my zone, pass the baton kind of thing. And I think if you do that, then you take the pressure off yourself. It's like he has to come into my zone, and I know what I'm looking for. And, sometimes you are going to get out, sometimes you're going to have big innings. And so I think that's just how we look at it.
To post beginning in the second, does that clear out some of that frustration from yesterday, maybe kind of immediately get the runs on the board and get the rest of that out of the way?
Yeah, I think so. One thing about kind of a day game into a night game is you have a little bit of a time to kind of flush it. You have a little bit of a bigger gap. So it's just like everyone got to go home, see their families, kind of unwind a little bit, and then show up today ready to work. And there was some great work going on in BP.
When you talk about that meeting, that's the typical hitters meeting besides the series? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, so we have one every day. And I think our staff does a great job preparing us, so it's just kind of up to us to execute it.
Is it just a matter of maybe emphasizing some things a little bit more today? Is that sort of...
No, nothing different. It's just like, hey, let's just this is who we're facing. This is how he attacks, and this is a game plan against them.
Is that something that Brownie kind of not dictates, but kind of like just like what you said about kind of going over that plan? Is that kind of what his message was?
Yeah, he runs the meetings. Obviously, like first game of the series, we talk about everything from what they'll do defensively, kind of what they do offensively, because obviously we play both sides. But and then the first day of the series is a little bit longer meeting-wise, just because you're trying to gather so much information.
When the work and the prep is always the same, can it be encouraging then to have one like this after some tough games where you can kind of use this to get rolling into the next few games?
Yeah, you kind of look at it like a 3-course meal, right? The game is your dessert, right? You can't have dessert without the first two. So, and some nights you don't get dessert. So that's how I try to look at it.